What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Double Dribble. In today's episode, I want to talk about the class of 2014 in the ESPN Top 100 rankings and how they really got this class completely wrong. They really messed it up. So before I get into the video, I just want to quickly say, if you're a fan of basketball, whether it be high school, college, or the NBA, make sure to hit the like button, make sure to hit the subscribe button, join the conversation. We love interacting with you guys in the comments. And please watch this video all the way to the end because it helps out more than you guys know. So let's get right into the video. So today we're going to be looking at the class of 2014 and who they had as the #1 overall pick. After we talk about him, we will get into how this was one of the worst rankings for ESPN for a draft class. For the #1 overall pick, as you can tell by the heights, they have it as Jahlil Okafor. Jahlil was a center. He was 6'10", 265 pounds from Chicago. He went to Whitney Young High School. He ended up signing with Duke. He had offers from Baylor, Kentucky, and Kansas. He played in the McDonald's All-American game and the Jordan Brand Classic. He ended up going to Duke, having a great year. He ended up being the 3rd overall pick in the 2015 NBA draft. He has had a very lackluster career in the NBA. He's averaging for his career 10.6 points per game, 4.8 rebounds, and 0.9 assists. Just really hasn't had the career or just the career in the NBA that people thought he was going to be, especially coming out of high school, being the 3rd overall draft pick, the #1 overall prospect in a very good high school class. So really, he just hasn't lived up to what people thought he was, and there's been some players beneath him in the rankings that have had much better careers, and that's kind of what I want to talk about now. Really, ESPN messed up this rankings. I don't think it's just ESPN. I think everyone had their rankings pretty similar to this, but the top 5 for the class of 2014 goes Jahlil Okafor, Miles Turner, who he's had a good career, but we'll get into some more here. So 1 Jahlil, 2 Miles Turner, 3 Cliff Alexander, 4 Tyus Jones, and 5 Emmanuel Mudiay. Then if you go down a little bit farther, you have Karl-Anthony Towns as the 9th overall overall prospect. You have Kelly Oubre as the 11th overall prospect, and you have D'Angelo Russell as a 13th overall prospect. One of the terrible ones is Devon Booker as the 18th overall prospect coming out of high school. Along with that, you even have Grayson Allen as the 21st overall prospect. He's had a better career than Jahlil Okafor. So really, if you look at it, one of the main ones is, a lot of them. Devon Booker at the 18th prospect, D'Angelo Russell is the 13th prospect, even Kelly Oubre at the 11th, Karl-Anthony Towns at the 9th. Some of these guys they have in front of them is Justin Jackson at the 8th, Stanley Johnson 7th, Trey Lyles at the 6th, and the top 5 that I already mentioned. So really all those guys that are Karl-Anthony Towns at the 9th and below, some of those guys, like I said, even Devon Booker at the 18th, I can't even believe that when I saw that, have all had better careers than a lot of pretty much all of the top 5 prospects out of high school in this draft class. So looking back at this, I think they really messed this up. I just can't believe it that all these guys have had better careers than really the top 6, top 7, even top 8 guys. In the draft class or this high school class have really not panned out, but all the guys below, or a lot of the guys below, have panned out. So I just think it's really crazy how bad they messed this one up. Leave in the comments down below what your thoughts are on this. How could they mess up these rankings? Or do you think coming out of high school these rankings were correct, but then the players like D'Angelo Russell, Devon Booker, people like that have just developed better than the top 5, top even 8 guys? Leave in the comments down below. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.